6, the acting director of National Intelligence Agency, Joseph McGuire, saying today before Congress he believes the whistleblower did the right thing in filing a complaint against President Trump and defending his own handling of that complaint.
I want to also state my support for the whistleblower and the rights and the laws. Whistleblowing has a long history in our country, dating back to the Continental Congress. This is not surprising because as a nation, we desire for good government. Therefore, we must protect those who demonstrate courage to report alleged wrongdoing, whether on the battlefield or in the workplace.
Now, the whistleblower's letter was released this morning with the still unidentified writer saying in part, quote, "I have received information from multiple U.S. government officials that the President of the United States is using the power of his office to solicit interference from a foreign country in the 2020 U.S. election."
The president once again taking to Twitter saying, quote, "The Democrats are trying to destroy the Republican Party and all that it stands for. Stick together, play their game, and fight hard, Republicans. Our country is at stake," end quote.
New here at 6 o'clock, reporter Blake Stevens joining us now with local response to all of this.
Yeah, Blake, how are East Tennesseans reacting tonight?
Well, Lori, I've heard from those voters who are either excited or frustrated by all this, but there are also Republicans and Democrats in our area who want to see the facts. They want this process to play out, and then they want to determine how they feel about it all. LaKenya Middlebrook is a proud Democrat. As an attorney herself, she says she supports this inquiry based on its merit, not the president's political party.
Even the implication of it, even if you're not specifically making a quid pro quo ask, the implication that, hey, we do a lot for you and I need you to do me a favor. I need you to look into this thing.
Middlebrook says she's not hoping for impeachment, but that she's hoping for a fair process and that its findings are made public.
We send folks to Congress to do their job, and part of their job is oversight, part of their job is investigation, making sure that laws, policies, and procedures are being followed. It's important to the health of our country that we are appropriate at all levels of government and that no one is above the law.
Knox County Republican Party Chair Randy Pace supports the president. He says he's done an excellent job running the country so far, and based on what he's read so far from the phone call with Ukraine's president, he supports him on this front too.
The decision to start that process occurred and we didn't have half the information we have now. It just smacks of partisan politics.
Pace is okay with letting this process play out, but says he wants to see more facts and fewer allegations soon.
I just don't know that anything I read says that, you know, the president was looking to serve his party above serving the interests of the country.
Well, regardless of how this all plays out, many people in our area will be watching closely as our region as a whole is really a part of the president's base. Let's look at the numbers. Looking at our three largest counties here, the president carrying 59% of the vote in Knox County in 2016, 72% in Blount County, and a whopping 79% in Sevier County, guys.
All right, Blake, thank you so much. Also new here at 6, Senator Marsha Blackburn doubling down on her support of the president tonight.
And she says that she believes this inquiry could be harmful to the country.
I think if you look at all the polling, if they move forward with it, then they are going to do this at their own risk of alienating a lot of Americans. And based on the transcript that was released yesterday, it seems that the House Democrats might have jumped the gun on this one.
Now, if an article of impeachment were to pass the House, it goes to the Senate, where 67 votes are required for a conviction. Blackburn saying, bottom line, the Democrats will not have enough votes.
Meanwhile, Congressman Steve Cohen from Memphis sending a tweet earlier on the whistleblower's complaint. It reads in part, Trump used the powers of the presidency to pressure a foreign official into interfering in our election and then attempted to cover up his misconduct. This is indefensible.